candidate that they say doesn't have structure. We are going to be structurelessly. Structure has not helped us. Structure has not helped us. Structure has taken away power from us. Structure does not have electricity. Structure is killing people. Structure has left us jobless. Structure has killed us. So we will be structureless. And we shall waste our votes.
Hello viewers, hello listeners, hello everyone. Thank you once again for joining me on DMAPS TV. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're coming here for the first time. If you're regular, just do the usual. Please like and comment and also share our video so that others may as well see what we do here. Because what we do is we give you current affairs on real time. So yes, the story that we have now, the issue that we have is that of a certain aspect that has been very topical in Zimbabwe politics, especially after the recent formation of the Citizens Coalition for Change as led by Advocate Nelson Chamisa. And the snippet that I just showed you at first was taken from a certain event in Nigeria where a political party was saying, we are going structureless because of so many reasons. And they listed the reasons of why they are saying, no, this thing of structures is not working. So we are diverting from the whole plot of to have structures and etc. So this issue has been hot in Zimbabwean politics, in Zimbabwean discussions, especially on Twitter, with Professor Jonathan Moyo, the former Minister of Publicity in Zimbabwe, insinuating that Chamisa and CCC will never win in 2023 if they do not have a proper structures and proper constitution. Yet, in the contrary, the guys from the CCC camp are saying that we do not need a structure. We will do it structureless and constitutionless. And this is so as to avoid infiltration by the people from Zanu PF. And we have seen in the past judgment that the constitution has been very topical of people coming forward to say, you have done this against the constitution, you have done this against the whatever, you have done this. So even if you see or check the case which led to the ruling, the Supreme Court judgment was brought forward by a mere member from Bochaze Akangotawara from this time, from the onset of Chamisa wasn't supposed to be leading the MDC team, and whatever came was taken from the constitution. So this is probably what Chamisa and his camp are advising. Koti wakangoti, we are giving it open kuvan kuti chinu chevanu. So we saw during Alex Makaisa's commemoration, I uploaded the video. You saw Nelson Chamisa achitaura his sentiments on the issue of the structures. He rarely speaks on that topic, but he just touched it. He just hinted it, much to the applause of his Legion of fans. And I'll quote what he said. He said, when playing with a delinquent player, you don't take advice from their coach.
Mapato asuzimika tinosuzanyika vanhu macitizens edecember vachanona philosophy ndiyakatanga this philosophy ndokutoda kuzoona kuti ndosaka mwarasika hamuna structure tiri kurida game. We know we are dealing with a delinquent player, but kana uchitamba nedelinquent player, you don't take advice from their coach. So tinokuziya ngavaende mumaelections tione vakona zvavakaita pamabyelection. Ini ndaisanda kupinda mubyelection ndakuzvitaura vakaisaisaikokuti ndakasvika ndikanoziyana kuti vakakora munoziyana mahero. I was not comfortable with the byelection. I had many reasons hoping on that, because imi ndamagaisa ndimaiwa kumana kupinda ndikadati he's the one who prevailed over us. It's important for you to make sure that you silence that other one.
As if to insinuate that Jonathan Moyo is still in Zanu PF, and whatever he is doing, he will always sing the Zanu PF song. Once a Zanu PF, always a Zanu PF. So what Nelson Chamisa was saying is that we will never ever take advice from Jonathan Moyo, as he is obviously one of them, in the such cannot be trusted with his advice. And he also emphasized that he is going to take the advice that he learned from Alex Magaisa, and he also acknowledged that even during the by-election time, he didn't want to compete, but Magaisa and the likes of Obo Shimono nurtured him and said, please just do it, go ahead and do it. And he also acknowledged that Magaisa was instrumental in the formation of the Citizen Coalition for Change. So that's just a school of thought from Nelson Chamisa. No, when dealing with a delinquent player, you do not take advice from their coach. Saka va Jonathan Moyo, he is still singing for his supper at Zanu PF. Probably he still wants readmission. And also, I saw a very profound thought from Honorable Temba Mliswa, the legislator in Norton, there on this same issue of structures and constitution and etc. Temba Mliswa brought forward his arguments from a perspective of an independent political party and that which is not independent. And this is what Temba Mliswa said. He says, what is all this fuss about structures by Jonathan Moyo? Does politics have a predefined dogma of how aspiring parties or individuals have to run their campaigns? Did Moyo have structures in Cholocho when he won there in 2005? Do I have structures in Norton? No, I don't. So what is insinuation is that, guys, you don't need structures to win an election. You just need to offer the people what you have for the people. So he describes this whole agenda by Jonathan Moyo is a dogma. So this is what Temba Mliswa has been saying, and I think it's also very true, and it was very supported by the CCC supporters. He did not end there. He also added that as long as what CCC is doing is supported by the current laws of the country, why should they worry? Just because the current form of CCC Zimbabwe isn't palatable to its opponent doesn't make it wrong or illegal. It could be political disruption paving way for new systems. So this is Temba Mliswa's view that whatever is happening in the CCC should not be just a certain thing that people think that it is anything to go by. No, they are probably mapping a new way for others to follow suit who are coming. And he's saying that as long as it's within the confines of the current laws of the country, then they must just go for it. I also took some thoughts from Temba Mliswa's tweet replies from the people of Zimbabwe, from the general population. Of course, there were those who were supporting that CCC should have structures, and there were those who were just neutral in saying that maybe it's their strategy, let them do what they will. So I'll just read through one of those. So just take one or two comments from the general Twitter users, and the first port of call will be Chambi. He's a very constructive guy who does not spare criticism just because he is getting it towards Nelson Chamisa or the CCC. Trust me, his thoughts, if you really want to be progressive, he is very instrumental in what he says. So I'll just take two comments from this discussion that he passed on. He says, if you think that structure doesn't matter, till you will see the chaos on candidate selection. The idea of every citizen as a member also creates a room for those in Zanu PF to control candidate selection. This chaos will also be a weapon to take vocal voices. So these are just his thoughts. He's saying that during the candidate selection process, you see problems when you have you don't have a defined structure of how things are going, people may infiltrate just from that level of candidate selection. He also said, with functional structures, CCC can push for a membership of 200,000 members who will pay $5 a million, and it will generate the party $1 million in 2022. And downplaying structure is very dangerous and self-destructive. Whoever supports this is either with Zanu or is an enemy of change. So he is saying that indeed CCC and Nelson Chamisa must have structures, and he is saying that for the organizational party of the party, Kotizoni, who will manage what, who will lead what. I think all this structure issue basically is running from the narrative of Zanu PF and their theme that Musangano unotangira kumasero. So this is what everyone is now pushing, that CCC should have structures and should have a constitution, should have whatever they deem necessary. But Temba Mliswa is here saying no. Maybe they've got their own new way of doing things. And also, Nelson Chamisa is saying that no. We will never ever take advice from Jonathan Moyo for what it may, just because of the fact that he is still with Zanu PF and he is still their coach on many things. And whatever is saying Jonathan Moyo is wrong advice, and he is singing for the Zanu PF tune. Why is he so pushing? Why is he so worried about the defeat of CCC, if I may put it that way? So this is what we have for now. Please feel free to pour in your thoughts. I'll start a segment where I'll also take comments from this thread and share it with others, because I've seen very constructive ideas in the comment section. Anakoneka inemfaro dini wenyu Honorable Madiva.